Have you ever heard a story so strange, so unexplainable, that it seems to teeter on the edge of reality and nightmare? A tale passed down for centuries, whispered in hushed tones, warning of a mystery we may never solve. This is the story of two children. Not just any children. Two who appeared as if from nowhere. Their skin a sickly green, their language unknown, their origins unfathomable. It begins in a quiet English village, a place so unassuming that no one could have imagined it would become the site of one of history's most chilling mysteries. But Woolpit. Woolpit is not like other villages, and the children who came there were not like other children. This is a tale of the unexplainable, the otherworldly, and the terrifying. A story that still haunts the shadows of history to this very day. Let me take you back to where it all began. In the heart of 12th century England, nestled within the quiet countryside of Suffolk, lies a small village called Woolpit. Its name originates from the ancient wolf pits that once protected the villagers from predators. But one day, Woolpit would become known for something far stranger than wolves, a mystery that defied explanation and left behind only whispers of fear and wonder. It was during the harvest season when the villagers stumbled upon them. Two children, young, frail, and otherworldly, emerged from a wolf pit. Their skin glimmered in an eerie shade of green, their clothes unlike anything the villagers had ever seen. They spoke in a language no one understood, their words flowing like an unearthly melody. The villagers, though wary, took the children into their care. They soon realized these strange beings ate nothing but raw beans, refusing bread, meat, or milk. Day after day, the children spoke in their melodic tongue, their words incomprehensible. The villagers marveled at their innocence but feared their otherness. Not long after their arrival, the boy fell gravely ill. His green complexion grew pallid, his otherworldly eyes dimming. Despite the villagers' best efforts, his frail body succumbed. As the village mourned the loss, they turned their attention to the girl, whose resilience hinted at untold secrets. The girl, unlike her brother, adapted to her new life. Her skin lost its green hue over time, and she began to speak the language of the villagers. She shared fragments of her story, claims of a land where the sun never shone, a perpetual twilight realm that lay beyond comprehension. She spoke of a place shrouded in endless twilight, where all who lived were green like her. The light of their world was dim, coming not from a sun, but from something she could not describe. One day, she and her brother had wandered into a dark cave, and after what felt like an eternity, they found themselves in Woolpit. The girl's tale left the villagers with more questions than answers. Though the girl grew into adulthood, married, and lived a seemingly ordinary life, the mystery of her origins remained unsolved. Were they travelers from another realm? Survivors of an unknown catastrophe? Or perhaps a warning of something yet to come? Woolpit, to this day, whispers of the green children, a tale that refuses to fade, just as their otherworldly presence lingers in the hearts of all who hear it. The green children of Woolpit remain an enigma, a chilling reminder that our world is full of mysteries, some better left unexplored. Despite the girl's assimilation, rumors swept through Woolpit like wildfire. Some claimed the children were fairies, sent as a warning or punishment. Others whispered they were the offspring of demons, their green skin a mark of their sin. Fear and fascination gripped the village as they questioned the very fabric of reality. Centuries later, modern theories sought to explain the green children. Some suggested they suffered from chlorosis, a condition caused by malnutrition. Others speculated they were Flemish refugees, their language and attire unfamiliar to the English villagers. But even these theories failed to account for the cave, the twilight world, and their haunting green hue. Even now, Woolpit remains a quiet village, yet visitors report strange occurrences. Locals speak of lights in the woods, eerie whispers on the wind, and sightings of shadowy figures near the old wolf pits. The green children may have vanished, but their presence lingers, as though their story is far from over. In recent years, explorers have attempted to locate the cave the girl described. Deep in the woods near Woolpit, A crumbling entrance to an underground network of tunnels was discovered. Strange symbols marked the walls, and the air was heavy with an otherworldly stillness. But as the explorers ventured deeper, they found themselves inexplicably lost, their memories hazy, as if the cave itself was guarding its secrets. Some believe the girl's lineage survives to this day. Families in Woolpit have reported strange traits, unexplained sensitivity to light, an affinity for certain sounds, or an unusual connection to the forest. Could these be remnants of the Green Children's otherworldly heritage, carried through generations? The Green Children of Woolpit remain one of England's oldest mysteries. Were they refugees, fairy folk, or visitors from another dimension? The truth may never be known, but their story endures, a tale of wonder, fear, and the unknown, reminding us that reality is often stranger than we dare to imagine. And so, the Green Children of Woolpit remain, a tale that begins in a quiet village and ends in the uncharted corners of our imagination. Perhaps they were a warning, or perhaps, just perhaps, they were a glimpse of another world entirely. As the years passed, the story of the Green Children became entwined with local folklore. Some said the children had been lured to Woolpit by the will-o'-the-wisps, mischievous spirits known to guide travelers astray. Others claimed the wolf pits themselves were cursed, portals to another realm where the boundaries of reality faltered. Records from the local church crypt hint at the Green Children's presence. Ancient parchments describe their arrival, the boy's untimely death, and the girl's baptism. However, these records also mention something peculiar, a sighting of strange lights in the sky weeks before the children appeared, as if heralding their arrival. In the decades that followed, villagers reported unsettling encounters near the old wolf pits. Strange, green-tinged figures were said to flit through the woods at night, their movements unnaturally fast. Some claimed to hear voices, melodic and unearthly, carried on the wind. The forest became a place of fear, where few dared to tread. In modern times, some have suggested the Green Children were not of this world. Their language, diet, and the strange realm they described point to the possibility of extraterrestrial origin. Could the cave they wandered through have been a portal, an accidental crossing between worlds? Years later, on her deathbed, the green girl spoke once more of her homeland. She described a place where the air felt heavy, the land bathed in perpetual twilight, and the people green like her. As her final breath escaped her lips, she whispered a chilling warning. The paths to our worlds may open again. Those who heard her words never forgot the fear in her voice. Centuries later, an obscure manuscript was discovered in the Woolpit church archives. This forgotten chronicle, written by an unnamed monk, claimed the children were not the first of their kind to appear. Other accounts of green-skinned beings emerging from caves were recorded, stretching back through the ages. Was Woolpit a unique anomaly, or merely part of a larger, terrifying pattern? To this day, the wolf pits near Woolpit remain undisturbed, avoided by locals who still whisper of strange lights and unexplainable sounds. The Green Children of Woolpit left behind more than a story. They left a scar on the fabric of reality, a reminder that some mysteries refuse to be unraveled. Perhaps the Green Children are still watching, hidden in the twilight corners of the world, waiting for their time to return. Their story lives on, etched into the very soul of Woolpit. A story not of the past, but of a mystery still unfolding. And so the Green Children of Woolpit fade into the mists of history, their story a fragment of something larger, something we cannot grasp. Were they travelers from a hidden world, refugees from a time or place beyond our understanding, or perhaps a warning of what lies just beyond the veil of our reality? Centuries have passed, yet the mystery remains unsolved, a riddle that defies time, logic, and imagination. The wolf pits still linger on the edge of Woolpit, overgrown and silent. But if you listen closely on quiet nights, some say you can still hear faint whispers carried on the wind. Perhaps the Green Children were never meant to stay, but perhaps they never truly left. the question is not just who or what they were, but this: what if they come back?